Okay, so we at day 26 of our 1 hour workout. Keeping it going. I got the ab booster set up. I got a new resistant band. I don't even know how I should have looked at the directions. What does it look like? I should have looked at the directions. And then you can open it on the ends too. I don't know how strong this thing is, if it's gonna pop on me or what. But let's try our ab booster first. Let's see if I got it set up good enough. I don't even know how to do this thing. I think it got like a battery or something on it. I put a battery in here. Why the thing is not? Oh, it's on. I just can't hardly see it. That's not important really. That little thing. Y'all see this? Maybe I should bring it up a little bit more. You see it now? This is the chair. The chair's down here. Right, so that's the seat that I'm sitting in. Right. And then somehow, you could be too heavy for this too, so. Right. And I think I'm right on the line. This thing broke on some people. They said the metal is cheap. I found out about that after I made the purchase, but it's kind of like you gotta kind of push with your feet. They got a pedal lower down, but right here, they got kind of like a bar. Ooh, I have my feet on the bar. It's not that easy to do. Whew. Oh, shoot. That thing is not easy. Shoot, my sit-ups is easier. But I gotta see if this is gonna work better. The ab booster. I know if I was a little lighter, it would feel a little bit better. It's the first time I sat on it. I tried it one time off camera, but this is basically the first time I'm trying to. Ooh. And I got my sneakers on. Whoa, that's not easy. The ab booster, y'all. It's not easy. Should I be this way or should I turn it around? I'm just trying to get used to this thing. I don't know if I should face the camera this way. feet is here. And you gotta kind of help it by lifting your butt up. I thought I could just push my feet and that my body would come up, but you gotta kind of like pull your body up, I guess with your arms and lifting your butt. Ooh. Ooh. I can't do that many of those. I gotta practice this thing. They say it's not for, it's got a weight limit on it, y'all. Don't get it if you're too big for it, because you're not gonna be able to do it. I could barely do it. I think the weight limit is 220, so I'm just, I'm barely making it. It seems like it's good for like a lighter person too, where you could just be going at it. I guess you gotta get used to it. Like when I first started back working out in my earlier videos, and you can see me grimacing trying to do a sit-up. Oh man. I'm looking at the time already, like how much time I got left. It doesn't matter. We're gonna try different things. It's almost like you're doing a humping motion. Ooh. But I'm gonna take this and put this to a side and see about our resistance band. Ooh. Okay, so this is the resistance band that came in. Let me put a mat down on the floor. Ooh, I'm sweating already from this thing. The ab boost is not easy. You know how they make it look like something you could just get on and play on? Yeah, you gotta, I guess, get used to it. Because it's like your arms is pulling your body weight. Let me see. You with me? Let me see if the camera's with me. Let's get down on the floor. Oops. Gotta do some planking like I do every day. Wow. This is not one of my better days. Oh, I said, let me get to it. Every day I say that. This is not one of my days. Like I said, this isn't for athletes that's already fit and in shape. This is for the rest of us. Slow pokes. For 1 hour a day. We're going to take it slow. Get used to doing the workout. go into your workout room. Go into your workout section for 1 hour every day. And if you ain't doing no workout, you sit and face the wall. Cause you under punishment. Cause you under punishment. You gotta keep moving and doing something. So TheraBand. I never used one of these. The other one that I was using got a handle and a foot thing, right? And this one right here is just like a string, elastic band string. But it do have, if I could get it separated, it do have handles. It got a hole cut. And I think they got a hole cut for your feet. Yeah, another take it easy day. So you got 2 holes on this side. So I guess this is the hand. Put your feet in this part. And then another 2 holes. So let me put this part on my feet. And see if this thing don't break right away. See if it don't break right away. If it break right away, it was something cheap. But it wasn't expensive no way. This band was only about $15. I can't even bend to my feet. Hey. What the hell? What the hell is it? Am I doing something wrong? It's not equal on both sides. Oh, maybe I put my feet in the wrong slit. Trying to get this resistant band going. I got it on 1 foot. Ooh. Ooh, that felt good. Ooh. I couldn't lift my leg like this so much without the band. Guess I do have to do 1 leg at a time. People can't hardly see. Got my feet on the bottom. I gotta look at the instructions. But is it gonna help me do my sit-ups? That's the question. Ooh. Ooh. I think I like the other kind better. Ooh. Ooh. And then this band, yeah, some people was putting it around their backs. They got several different slots. They got ones that's closer. This looks like it's gonna break. I should have figured this out off camera. Ooh. I'm down here sweating and I ain't even do nothing yet. I think that's too close. Yeah, so it got a lot of slots. The whole band got a whole bunch of slots. I guess for you to put your hands and your feet at whatever level you want it at for what you're trying to do. But I seen them doing something with the push-up. Putting it around their back like this. And it went around my neck. Supposed to go around your back and your arms. Nope. That don't make it no easy for me. That don't make it no easy. I gotta get used to this band. I don't care for this band right here. So I gotta find another one of these where you could clearly stick your feet in there. This side is broke. And one of these sides of this band right here is broke. So the ab booster was good, but the new resistant band, I don't think it's a no-go. I try to use it off camera, but it looked like it's a no-go. Trying to get it together today. I can't seem to get it together. Oh. Oh. I really didn't feel like it today, y'all. You see? There be days like that. Having a hard time getting it together. I really feel like bloated in the stomach. Feel like I need to just move a good bowel and then feel better. There'll be days like that. But you still try. You still try to get up and do something. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I said, let me go ahead and get my 1 hour workout in before the day is over. Before the day ends on me. my mind is still bugged out with the mortgage class, the 20-hour mortgage class I took. That was so much information. I think my mind is tired. You know, my brain's just like exhausted. I think my brain is exhausted. And I gotta prepare for the safe test. Caught a pain on the left side. Cool out and rest for a minute. Not my day today, y'all. Whew. But I'm sweating like crazy. Why am I sweating so much? Like I'm doing so much. So, try this again. Try this back again. What the hell? You know what I'm gonna do? Wrap. Instead of putting my hands in the holes, just wrap my hands around it. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Instead of worrying about the holes that's in the band, just wrap wrap it around your face. Mainly if you got some gloves on. That's why these karate gloves is good. It help you with grasping your equipment. See, it's not my day. It's not my day. It's not. Oh boy. I guess it is working. I just feel sweaty now. Resistant bands can help you through the steps. I hope YouTube don't capture me laying down on the floor in the video, the photo that they use. Whew. The minute take forever to go by. Ooh. Oh, we got 2 whole minutes. Ooh, 2 whole minutes left on the floor. I got the new resistant band. It's helping me though. Yeah, I see it. It got holes where you can put your hands and your feet. It got slits, but I just took it and grabbed it around my glove. That's why the karate gloves is good. Because if I wrapped it around my bare hand, it would be squeezing my skin. I didn't even feel like it today. But see what happens once you just go ahead and get started. You go ahead and get into it, and it'll be almost over with. We're into our last minute on the floor. Oh. The ab booster is no joke. It's not easy. If you see like YouTube or commercials of people just swinging on it like it's easy, it's not. It's hard. All right. That's a half an hour. I spend a half an hour on the floor, then I get up and hit the heavy bag for a little while. But I got my sweat on. I didn't feel like it today. I think I said that yesterday too. But I'm counting the days. It's helping me have to stay committed to doing my workout because I'm counting the days. You know, The war against obesity. This is not for the people that's fit already. So I'm not ashamed if I'm not, looking highly professional or strong. I'm not ashamed because if we're going to be doing this every day, I guess we'll perfect it eventually. I'll perfect it eventually. All right, let me try to get off this floor. Take up the sofa mat. Yep. This up to the heavy bag so we can complete our day. Oh, the last part is the heavy bag. That's my little program I put together. Until we lose this gut. We probably could be doing better and showing off some better moves, but for right now, we under a month, we under 30 days. So we at day 26. It haven't even been a whole month. I'm doing sit-ups, I'm doing planks. I got the ab booster. Got a new resistant band. And I got let me get a paper towel. And I just gotta, get used to using them because they just came in. I actually just went to the Walgreens today. And the guy was saying that it wasn't there. I had UPS, instead of sending it to my house, send it to the store that I bought it from online. And I thought it was just coming from the storage location. That thing came all the way from another state. I had to wait more than a week for the resistant band. The ab lounge came in, but I was completing my schoolwork, so I had to get that out the way before I set that up. Not enough hours in a day. And then today I put it together. And you see how I can't hardly do too many of them. I could do like 2 or 3 of them at one time. The ab boost is not that easy. But when you see me like swinging on it like crazy, that's gonna mean, my body's loosening up, I'm losing weight, I'm getting stronger. Because it's basically you pulling with your arms and you humping in with your butt like you're doing the nasty. Yeah, so we'll bring the ab booster back every day. But I don't think I could do it for like 30 minutes straight, I do it for like 10 or 15 minutes, taking a whole bunch of breaks, And behind the scenes, I keep practicing with it. So when I get on the camera, I'll be doing it more vigorously. But I want y'all to see the motions I go through. I want y'all to see the motions I'm going through. To get it, to get it together. And it's really not easy because I'm older, over 50. It's not easy. It's not like I'm in my 20s or 30s or even 40s. It's not like, when you get up in age, it's hard, You slow down your metabolism. It slows down. It don't really want to be energetic. You be slow lagging. Some people are still energetic. It's according, to the individual, Some people's bodies still be energetic when they get older, So I take my one-a-day vitamins. I take a vitamin D, with my supplements and stuff, That's probably why I'm able to do what I'm doing this much, I take one of these multivitamin and a vitamin D. I think it's D3 or something like that. It's supposed to be good for you. So on days like this, just you see how lackadaisical I am. But I was on that floor sweating. Whew. Like I wasn't doing much, but I was sweating, sweating bullets. Yeah, then I had like a whole emotional day yesterday. Woke up this morning in the same mode, letting things stress me out. There's sometimes, like my granddaughter was talking to me about something, that was bothering her, and then she started getting me into that talking again, and I couldn't stop. When you start ranting, it's like a rant, like one of them Kanye West rants. That's what I got into my mental last night, and then I woke up and thought I was free of it, and I started back, woke up on the same note, So that's bad. So, that's when you say you gotta see your psychiatrist and your therapist, I haven't spoken to him in like 3 months. It's time to call him up, Letting things that don't need to bother you or take up space in your head. When you see yourself doing that, talking about somebody that's not in your life right now, nowhere around you, they bothered you in the past, but you still harping on it. When you see like that, you're going through like a mental stress right there. That's a little mental stress, I don't want to take no pills, but just a little talk with my psychiatrist, a little talk with my therapist, and what I do is, let it out, let the stress out and talk it out on them, and they probably just throw it away. They don't, they talk to so many people every day. That's their job. Yeah, so I wasn't feeling well mentally yesterday or today when I woke up, but I did put the apples together. And then got on it and couldn't move it. I had to figure out how to move the damn thing. I realized it's not as easy. It's not as easy as I wanted it to be. And then the only other thing that I probably will let take up space in the house is a bike, Sit down on the bike and pedal. I just don't want nothing that's gonna hurt my knees, Oh, I got a low battery. It's saying low battery. Let me go see if I can get my plug. If I can't get my plug in time enough, we might have to end it early. See if I can, this is a short wire. I need like an extension cord or something. Where's the, oh, it's underneath the bottom. Hold on. Let me get my glasses. I can't see the phone. Oh, okay, yeah, we good. So we rolling. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, I usually have the phone charged up ready for the day. Kind of like the phone is plugged into the wall, so like I'm stuck closer to the bag. Let's see if we can still do something. I didn't even have the phone charged up. Usually I make sure the phone is charged up for the recording. So you could tell I wasn't feeling it today. I usually prepare the phone and everything. I don't even think I put on the do not disturb. So if the phone ring, it's gonna knock out the audio and everything. So. Yeah, so they say a stronger strand of the coronavirus is here, like different strands is here. Then they got those vaccines that, they're giving it to certain people at a time. People online somebody put up something on Facebook, a fake post about the vaccine, and 400 people went to the site to get the vaccine, and it was, a fake post. And everybody went to the location to get the vaccine, and they were standing on long lines, and nothing was there. So my advice, until you get further notice, call your doctor or whatever, or you hear on the news, just stay in your butt in the house if you don't have to go out, But those is probably like essential workers that, they probably work in the hospital, got to go to work, and they need the vaccine or something like that, Or, people that work around the hospital, if they're not a doctor or a nurse, they might be like the janitor or something. Yeah, those kind of people. Because you can't have the hospital rolling without having the maintenance people, cleaning up in here. Somebody got to be cleaning up, so. There's other people than just the professions. And so the doctors and nurses probably was the first ones to get the shot, but what about the maintenance guy that work at the hospital? When do he get his? When do I get mine? My sister got it and she ain't got no symptoms. And then I go online today and they said that they gave it to some elderly people over 80 years old at in a nursing home, and like 20-something, 23 to 28, 20-something people, old people died with that pulsar, the one that start with a P. Yeah, your body have to be strong enough for it, So it's different for different people, but it's like when it's come your turn and you could get yours, it's kind of like you gotta take your risks and see how your body gonna handle it. That one lady that fainted on camera was crazy. Ooh. So I don't wanna, get it and get the damn vaccine and get sick and die. Or have any kind of symptoms, And then I don't want to go without it and miss my turn to get mine, and everybody else be getting theirs, and then I get sick or some crazy shit, But I don't be out around crowds. I stay in my house, But I still gotta go to the supermarket, I still gotta go to the 99-cent store, discount stores, and get soap and toilet papers and stuff like that. So, you still gotta go out, and be amongst other people. Even with some people be out there with no mask on. What the hell? At first, I used to forget to put my mask on, and then find myself all the way out the house, up the block, and wondering why people looking at me crazy, and I'd be all the way up the block. Gotta double back, because if you're going inside of just them stores, they don't allow you in there without a mask. You have to get out, That's why it's good, just get your little equipment, get everything in the house, and get your little check, your unemployment, get a few things where you ain't gotta go to the gym and stuff. You could kind of do everything in your house. If you don't have to go out and be amongst people, I guess give it a break. But if you have to be out there, some people just gotta socialize. They just gotta be amongst people and be rubbing shoulders, and brushing asses past each other. It's not those times right now to be on top of each other, We used to be on the trains all sitting close next to each other, squeezing in on the seat next to each other, squeezing in the train and stuff, and you couldn't hardly move and stuff like that. Right now, it's no good to do that. If it's going to be like a rush hour or something like that, it's best to wait till after rush hour or try to leave early before rush hour, Don't be on no crowded buses and trains with people, because that's probably the worst place. That's probably the main place where you could catch it, on the trains, public trains and public buses. I caught pain in my chest and everything. I'm not feeling well today. So I'm going to take it easy. It be days like that. We got 10 more minutes to go. And this is going to be the longest 10 minutes. Usually I run a story and talk about something. But I ain't got nothing for you today. I don't really have nothing for you today. Seems like Donald Trump is backing off, Cooler heads are prevailing. And he letting, Biden go ahead and take the transition, but, him and Melania is not going to be at the inauguration. So, they don't need to have a whole bunch of people there, And he felt like he was cheated, in the middle of the night. All of those votes went to Biden, and they turned over about 5 or 6 states, They really, black people might have wanted him out of office because they think he prejudiced, but his own white people wanted him out of office too, because he was calling them fake news and all kind of stuff like that. And every time they diss him, he dissed them right back, Every time they at his name, he at them right back on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? So all of them social medias shut down his account and blocked his account. I don't even think he was on all of those accounts, you know? His main thing was like, I think Twitter and Facebook, all that other TikTok stuff. I'm not sure if he had those accounts and talking on those things, you know, but I don't think so. I think his thing is basically Twitter, and I don't know if he was going live from Facebook, but a lot of his speeches, you know, either the whole thing or part of it, be on Facebook. There's probably somebody operating Facebook. But when he be talking on Twitter, either he telling somebody what to write or he writing it himself because he be getting at people. And that's what they hate, you know? So now they're going to try to see if he's the first president to be impeached twice. So he working backwards, but it's cool for me. I feel like, you know, that's what a black president should have did. Like, really challenged the system, really went up against the system, you know. But Obama got in there and he was like going with the guidelines and talking a good talk, but not really doing nothing for nobody. Not even doing nothing for his own city where he come from, Chicago, where they was killing each other, and the worst killings took place when Obama was in office, and the gangs just spread like wildfire when Obama was in office. And then when he was leaving and Trump was coming in, that's when they started. That's when they started running around the different projects and locking up, you know, the gangs and stuff. You know, trying to take control. You know, take back control. You know. So, even though his people seem like the white people or whatever, but it's a lot of black people that's like, yeah, they probably would have wanted to storm the Capitol too, but they know that, you know, the government would have went back to slavery times on their ass, you know what I'm saying? With water hoses, shooting them, busting them upside their heads with bats, bringing out the dogs and stuff. They wouldn't have been able to run around up there like that. They would have called for some heavy backup real quick. So I got the charger plugged in, but I don't know, for some reason my phone is blinking. So if it goes off, then, you know, peace. But we got like 5 more minutes, you know what I'm saying? But if it goes off by itself, because, you know, it'll be because the charger ran out, and I usually go a full hour, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed like it blinked or something, you know? Sometimes these electronics, you know, if you use up the battery all the way and then you put it on a charger, sometimes it still run out, you know? I spent so much money on this damn phone, damn near $2,000. It should have a backup reserve. Sometimes it do some kind of like backup charge, but I had it off the charger. I took a nap today, and it wasn't on the charger while I was sleeping. I should have had it on the charger, and it probably would have did kind of like that backup and all that. Yeah, but if that was black people, if that was Black Lives Matter running up on that Capitol, we would have seen some craziness. We would have seen some craziness. They would have had paddy wagons out there, like, yeah. They probably would have had the military, like, buses. They probably would have brought buses, you know. It's tough niggas and throw them on the bus. Like, they probably would have had 100 buses out there. Lock them up, catch them, put them on the bus. Surround the whole neighborhood. They probably would have had the Capitol surrounded, and they probably would have locked down the highways. They probably would have had helicopters and all kind of stuff, taking pictures and taking close, you know, focusing close, you know, to really get everybody. They getting the the people that rioted, they finding some people, and some people, their own people is telling on them. You know, some people, their own wives and sisters, brothers and husbands and all that stuff is telling, you know, pointing them out. You know? If your enemies see that you was at the Capitol, you done. And can point you out in the picture and take it to authorities and know where you live at, you done. Because I don't know what they're going to charge those people with, but they charge all the Bloods and the Crips, the gangs and stuff like that, the black gangs and the Puerto Rican gangs with the RICO. So I don't see why that gang would be any different, you know. So they definitely was a gang, you know. They all had on Trump hats, and if they was a mob, they planned that out on the internet, on that site Parler, you know. And so it was premeditated and the whole stuff. They had strap bands and stuff like that to, you know, I guess tie somebody's hands and feet. I don't know who they wanted. I guess they wanted Nancy Pelosi to tie her up or something like that. They thought that thing was a joke. But them people might get 20 years and better, you know? Even though they white, you know what I'm saying? You know? Because they don't expect to, you know, get the full, you know, treatment of the law like a black person. So they probably thought they was going to go in, get arrested, and walk right back out. But, you know, you got people sitting in political offices, you know, sitting at the desk and carrying the podium and, you know, ransacking through papers and stuff. They did a lot of violation, you know. You know, pushing through the police, knocking down the barrier fence, breaking the glass doors and all of that stuff, running through the hallways and stuff like that. You know, the Capitol? Isn't that like, you know, almost like the White House or something? Like, it's not the White House, but it's almost like, you know, one of the main monuments, figures for the government, you know? So imagine that was terrorists, you know what I'm saying? That was going up in there, that planned to, you know, run up in there, and they didn't have real good security like that. That place, I bet you they have security for that place now. I bet you they keep that place secure now. Yeah, because all your politicians and stuff like that is in there. And who knows what they would have did if they would have caught Nancy Pelosi, because, you know, she'd be on their case, and she'd be on Donald Trump's case, like, I'm doing an impeachment. We doing articles, and we you know, we moving forward with this, you know. You know. And I understand, you know, her gripe and stuff like that, because she feel a little embarrassed with Trump. You know, they feeling embarrassed. A lot of white people are feeling like he let the coronavirus go out of control, that he mishandled it and stuff, and this is why we all in this situation. You know, so whew, we reached our hour. So, heavyweight champs, we did our day 26. We really didn't feel like it, but we got through it. So, peace, y'all. I'm going to relax. I'm out. Bye.